Hi guys, today I want to tell you a good story. The name is Miss Ramfias. Okay, let's get started. The Lupai lady lives in a small house overlooking the sea. In between the rocks, around her house grow blue and purple and rose-colored flowers. The Lupai lady is little and old, but she has not always been that way. I know. She is my great aunt, and she told me so. Once upon a time, she was a little girl named Alice who lived in a city by the sea. From the front stoop, she could see the wharves and the bristling mass of tall ships. Many years ago, her grandfather had come to America on a large sailing ship. Now he worked in the shop at the bottom of the house, making figureheads for the broad ships and carving Indians out of earth to put in front of Seeger's store. For Alice's grandfather was an artist. He painted pictures too of sailing ships and raced across the sea. When he was very busy, Alice helped him to put in the sky. In the evening, Alice sat on her grandfather's knee and listened to his stories of faraway places. When he had finished, Alice would say, "When I grow up, I will go to faraway places, and I grow old, I will live beside the sea." "That is all very well, little Alice," said her grandfather, "but there is a third thing you must do." "What is that?" "You must do something to make the world more beautiful." "All right," said Alice, but she did not know what that could be. In the meantime, Alice got up and washed her face and ate porridge for breakfast. She went to school and came home and did her homework, and pretty soon he would grow up. Then my great aunt Alice set out to do the three things she had told her grandfather she was going to do. She left home and went to live in another city far from the sea and the shore air. There she worked in the library, dusting books and keeping them from getting mixed up, and helping people find the ones they wanted. Some books told her about faraway places. People call her Miss Ramfield now. Sometimes she went to the conservatory in the middle of the park. When she stepped inside on a wintry day, the warm moist air wrapped itself around her, and the sweet smell of jasmine filled her nose. "This is almost like a tropical isle," said Miss Ramfield, "but not quite." So Miss Ramfield went to a real tropical island, where people kept cockatoos and monkeys as pets. She worked on long beaches, picking up beautiful shells. One day, she met the Paparaja, king of a fishing village. "You must be tired," he said. "Come into my house and rest." So Miss Ramfield went in and met the Papa's wife. The Papa himself fetched a green coconut and cut a slice of the top so that Miss Ramfield could drink the coconut water inside. Before she left, the Papa gave her a beautiful mother pearl, short on which he has painted a bird of paradise in the wood. "You will always remain in my heart. You will always remain in my soul. My great aunt Miss Alice Ramphele's climbed tall mountains where the snow never melted. She went through jungles and across deserts. She saw lion braying and kangaroo jumping, and everywhere she made friends she would never forget. Finally, she came to the land of lotus eaters, and there, getting up a camel, she hurt her back. "What a foolish thing to do," said Miss Ramphele. "Well, I have certainly seen faraway places. Maybe it is time to find my place by the sea." And it was, and she did. From the porch of her new house, Miss Ramphele watched the sun come up. She watched it cross the heavens and sparkle on the water, and she saw it set in glory in the evening. She started a little garden among the rocks that surrounded her house, and she planted a few flower seeds in the stony ground. Miss Ramphele was almost perfectly happy. "But there is still one more thing I have to do," she said. "I have to do something to make the world more beautiful." "But what? The world already is pretty nice," she thought, looking out over the ocean. The next spring, Miss Ramphele was not very well. Her back was bothering her again, and she had to stay in bed most of the time. The flowers she had planted the summer before had come up and bloomed in spite of the stormy ground. She could see them from her bedroom window, blue and purple and rose color. "Lupines," said Miss Ramphele with satisfaction. "I have always loved lupines the best. I wish I could plant more seeds this summer so that I could have still more flowers next year." But she was not able to. After a hot winter spring came, Miss Ramphele was feeling much better. Now she could take walks again. One afternoon, she started to go up and over the hill, where she had not been in a long time. "I don't believe my eyes," she cried when she got to the top, for there on the other side of the hill was a lark pot of blue and purple and rose color lupines. "It was the queen," she said as she knelt in delight. "It was the queen that brought the seeds from my garden here, and the birds must have helped." Then Miss Ramphele had a wonderful idea. She hurried home and got out her seed catalogs. She signed up to the very best seed house for 5 bushels of lupines. At that summer, Miss Ramphele, her pockets full of seeds, wandered over fields and headlands, showing lupines. She scattered seeds along the highways and down the country lanes. She flung handfuls of them around the schoolhouse and back the church. She taught them into hollows and along stone walls. Her back didn't hurt her anymore at all. Now some people call her that crazy old lady. The next spring, there were lupines everywhere. Fields and hillsides were covered with blue and purple and rose-colored flowers. They bloomed along the highways and down the lanes. Bright pouches lay around the schoolhouse and back at the church. Down in the hollows and along the stone walls grew the beautiful flowers. Miss Rumfield had done the third, the most difficult thing of all. My great aunt Alice, Miss Rumfield, is very old now. Her hair is very white. Every year, there are more and more lupines. Now they call her the lupine lady. Sometimes my friends stand with me outside and wait, curious to see the old lady who planted the field of lupines. When she invites in, they come slowly. They think she is the oldest woman in the world. Often she tells us stories of faraway places. When I grow up, I tell her I too will go to faraway places and come home to live by the sea. That is all very well, little Alice, says my aunt, but there is a third thing you must do. What is that? I asked. You must do something to make the world more beautiful. All right, I say, but I do not know yet what that can be. Thank you for watching my video. Goodbye.